Hello, hello! We are doing another what I eat in a day because I have a lot of fun things. I'm a person that loves change. So my what I eat in a day a couple months ago is not going to be the same as what I eat now. And I have a lot of fun things that I wanted to share with you guys. And I thought this would probably be the most fun way to show you is through like a sit down but also a little bit vlog style. So one thing I actually just started eating, I went to the grocery store and I got some snacks because it's in the colder months where I live and typically I get very snacky where all I want to do is eat snacks. So I don't want to gain weight, so I was looking for healthy low-calorie snacks. So I'm going to show you what's in my bag over here that I just got from the store, and we're just going to go through the bag. I was snacking in the car, so I've been eating, these are pretty much the only things I've ate today. So, okay, one thing that I didn't open yet, but I really want to open it and put almond butter on it, is I have these rice cakes, and they're brown rice cakes, and these could be useful in stage 1 and stage 2 as long as the only ingredient is rice, because, you know, rice is fine for stage 1 and stage 2. They're just fun. They're super low calorie. Like one of these little cakes is only 25 calories, and you can put different things on top of it like avocado or anything really, peanut butter, almond butter. You can do almond butter and like put slices of apples or something. So this is fun. I want to eat this right now, but I haven't ate that yet. So then I got a bunch of like chips. I got so this is by the same brand. They're just veggie chips. And they're different textures. Like this one has a different texture from this one. So I think I like the cheddar ones better. And then the flavor of this one is beet. And I love the flavor of beets. Like these are really good, but they have a harder texture. But anyway, so the ingredients. So the ingredients in this one is basically like carrots, miso, buckwheat, flax seeds, sunflower seeds, and then this one is beets, carrots, apples, flax, buckwheat, balsamic vinegar, and then some seasonings. So they're really clean and they're fun to eat. So these are low calorie as well. I've been snacking on all of these and I'm still really hungry. Then I have kale chips, and they're in the flavor nacho cheese, and they're good. You have to get used to them because otherwise it just tastes like you're chewing on kale. But since these are so flavorful, they are very good. And no, none of these is actual cheese. I literally just put a video out about how all dairy is bad for eczema. So it's just like, this has nacho seasoning, which would probably be something like nutritional yeast. And then I got this, and I am ticked. So they're jicama chips, and jicama is just like a root vegetable. And it says, oh, this whole bag is only 100 calories, right? So the other bags are recyclable. Not only is this bag not recyclable, there are literally 4 chips in this bag to make it only 100 calories. That agitates me so bad. It's like literally they didn't fill the majority of this bag just because they wanted to advertise for 100 calories. So not very happy with that. Okay, this is like one of the most exciting things. I tried this yesterday and I'm gonna show you guys today because I'm on this. You guys know about seaweed snacks? They're just like these packets of seaweed snacks. It's just like seaweed, and they're usually flavored like teriyaki or something. Well, I made my own yesterday, and if you buy nori is basically just seaweed that is used to wrap sushi with, and so they're just like these really big sheets of seaweed, and if you see on the back, it's like you can see a sushi roll. Anyway, so later on today, I'm going to take these, put some oil on them, pop them in a panini press, and they're going to get crispy, and I can't wait. The next fun thing that I have is a little gluten-free, dairy-free pizza, and it has a riced crust, and there's honestly pretty good ingredients in here, and it tastes so good. This is just a treat. I don't eat this every day. Then, as you guys know, I've been trying to embark on a lower waist, and so I was actually able to put my mushrooms in this bag. So there's just some white mushrooms in here, and what I want to do is when I get up to make lunch in a second, I want to chop up these, and I have diced red onions, and I want to saute them together, and oh, they saute so nicely together. I tell you this, like I've told you guys this before, is like onions and mushrooms make the best just like additive to your dishes. I don't know, it's so delicious. And then I'm gonna make a cheese sauce, and in the last week this has been like my holy grail creation. It's so freaking good, so I can't wait to show you guys that. And then I have these cashew cacao clusters. I like to eat a lot of yogurt because of the probiotics, and so I just sprinkled this on top for fun. It's basically like cacao nibs. And then I have grapes, and these aren't any grapes. They're called doce uva, but basically they're cotton candy grapes is what they're called. They taste so freaking good. So when I was driving back home, I was just like sticking my hand in this bag, eating some grapes, and then eating all of those chips. So that's, oh, I also got a golden beet. I really like to eat beets, and so I just picked up a golden beet because they don't stain as much. So I'm gonna go put all these things away and then try to make some lunch. Okay, so as you all know, I am trying very hard to become lower waist, and the one thing I just had to buy in a container today was onion, because I'm extremely sensitive to when you're chopping onions. I cry and cry and cry, so I'm not going to do that today. So I'm going to go ahead and dice a couple mushrooms, and then I'm going to saute it with this, and then I'm going to work on the cheese sauce. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to pour some water into my pan and then turn it up on high, because what we want to do is brown everything in here. So it's just the mushrooms, water, and onion at this point, and I'm going to cook it until the onions start to brown. Okay, as you see, this is already starting to get hot. I have a fast boil. And so then I'm gonna make a cheese sauce back here, and that's the main attraction here. So you guys have got to watch this because I'm really excited about it. It has nutritional yeast, tahini, garlic, mustard, and coconut aminos and water. So the onions and mushrooms have already browned, and so I'm just going to leave that alone, and we're going to add some vegetables and some chicken sausage to that in a minute. Our cheese sauce is looking really good back here, so it's a nice gold color, and you just have to mix in all of these ingredients and it tastes phenomenal. So basically what we want to happen is this to thicken up a little bit, and that's going to happen by letting the water dissipate out of it a little bit until it becomes a little bit thicker. And then what we're actually going to do is, now that it's boiling, we're going to take it off of the heat and let it cool, and it should be a little bit thicker, and we're going to add that on at the very end. Okay, back to this pan. What I'm going to do now is add some vegetables to this. Today we're actually not going to be cooking with any oil whatsoever. So basically I have broccoli, peas, carrots, and then I have these little balls, which are just spinach balls, and they'll break up a little later on. At at the moment I am chopping up this chicken sausage, and this is very important for me to talk to you guys about because I'm extremely picky when it comes to chicken. Because a lot of times the chicken is not raised in a way where it will actually get the nutrients that you need. When chickens are able to eat bugs, chickens are actually not vegetarians, they will be able to have omega-3. And so they're a lot healthier when you eat them that way. So these chicken sausages are by the brand Belinsky's, and they are stage 3, and I'll put an infographic to show you guys exactly what that means. So I'm just cutting these up. These are basically the best form of chicken that I can find where I live. And then once my veggies are closer to being done, I will just throw these in. Okay friends, the whole pan of the chicken sausage and the veggies are done, and it looks amazing. And so now I'm going to put it in a bowl and then put the cheese sauce on top. And like I said, the cheese sauce has thickened up a whole lot, and so now it's going to be super saucy. Okay, I wanted to just let you guys know that we're about to go make my little seaweed snacks, and there is a difference between tamari and soy sauce. So you may not know this, but soy sauce actually most of the time has wheat in it, and wheat is gluten, and gluten is bad for eczema. So we're going to use something called tamari, which is basically just gluten-free soy sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a glass container. I'm going to put maybe a tablespoon of avocado oil and a tablespoon of tamari. And then I'm going to heat up my panini press, and I'm going to take a sheet of nori, and you will see me paint on the mixture of the avocado oil and the tamari. And I'm going to go ahead and start that now because it's such a fun little snack, and I think you guys are going to love this idea. I also have a everything bagel seasoning, and it's basically just like sesame seeds and salt and pepper, and so it's really fun to sprinkle that on top of it and then pop it in the panini press. And so you only want to keep it in the panini press. You can also try to do this on a griddle or a pan, or I haven't tried it in the oven yet, but don't keep it on for long because it gets crispy very fast. And yeah, it's such a good snack, and then I'll probably end up cutting it into strips at the very end. Alright guys, so it's been a long day. It's rainy here. It's not very pretty. I went for my daily walk. I try to get a walk in every single day just to get some exercise because I didn't go to the gym today. So throughout the day I had a few snacks. Like you guys may have seen this in a previous video, but it's called mud ice cream, and basically it's just like 5-ingredient ice cream. It's like coconut cream, chocolate, just like cacao powder. Super simple. Had that, had a different dessert. It's like a peppermint patty, but clean. And so then, okay, it's dinner now, and I'm tired, and I just whipped up something quickly. So in this very interesting bowl, I have kale, I have like lettuce, I have avocado, I have a bunch of sauerkraut, and then I had roasted salmon with Brussels sprouts. And then speaking of sprouts, I have sunflower sprouts. And so it's just a really quick dinner. I'm just hungry and tired, and so I'm gonna go eat this, and then I'm probably gonna have another dessert. And it's basically like a fake Reese cup, except it's more so coconut. So gonna have that. I know I will not want to get back on the camera later, so I'm gonna sign off here. This is just some ideas. I really wanted to show you the seaweed thing, and I really wanted to show you guys the new cheese sauce. So experiment with that, and good luck. And if you're like running late or you're tired, just chop up some lettuce, put some avocado on it and eat it, and there you go. So signing off now. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!